Welcome to the Saints Sports Corner. We got a great show for you today. We're going to be talking about how the Saints lost to the Patriots. We also going to be analyzing how Spencer Rattler big day led to an L. We also going to be talking about why Kellen Moore need to get his receivers more involved and his running game cranking. We got a lot more of that on the Saints Sports Corner.
Yeah. Who that? Who that? Who that said they gon' beat them Saints? A win is a win by a mile or an inch. It's any given Sunday when we battling in the trenches. Who that? We that? Who that? We that? Die hard even after an L. Still reppin' in my section, yelling outside the dome, going home. Who that? We that? Black and gold soul, that's my song. Who that? We that? Who that? We that? Touchdown Saints putting points on the board is how my squad steady winning. Sacks on D, turnovers, wow, don't even think about. Coming back, it's already late in the fourth now. We that, who that, we that, who that, who that, who that. 4,000-yard QB, 1,000-yard rusher, 1,200-yard receiver, straight pressure. Lockdown corner, throw that ball if you want to. TFL's in the backfield, boy, we on you. Black and gold, so that's what I'm all about. Forget about the division, the Saints run the South. Who that, we that. Who that? We that? Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that?
What's up, Who Dat fans? You already know what it is, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Thank y'all for watching the channel. Thank y'all for leaving the comments. I love the engagement. But as always, man, let's just dive right in. The New Orleans Saints lost to the New England Patriots. Spencer Rattler played a phenomenal game. He negated the pass rush. He did not allow the rushers to tee off on him. He is playing phenomenal. He is playing really well. He does need have another level to his game, but he only is playing as good as the talent around him. We have to stop acting like he have this superb talent around him. He has a lot of nice pieces. Elite talent is what he needs to go to the next level. I'm not going to sit up here and hump on Chris Olave after having a 96-yard game. Yeah, he made some drops, but that's what he's been in his career. This is nothing new for Chris Olave. This is nothing new for him. He has always been like a phenomenal number two, a really good number three. But trying to make him the top dog, which he can be on a terrible team, which the Saints are a terrible team, obviously, is really, the Saints just need somebody who can go up and get it. Somebody who's going to hold on to the ball. Somebody who's not going to make the mistakes in the big crunch time. Somebody who's going to actually, make sure that they come down with the ball. Like, the Saints need that guy who's going to actually come down with the ball. Like, they need that type of guy. They need that guy who's going to go up and get it, who's going to make the tough catch, who's going to go across the middle, who's going to come down with the ball. He's going to say, look, it's my ball, nobody ball. They need that type of receiver. They need that dog, that one who's going to say, man, I don't care what down it is, throw me the ball. I don't care if I'm double covered, throw me the ball. I don't care if I'm triple covered, throw me the ball. Unless I can't see, or unless there's three people bear hugging me, throw me the ball. We had that in Michael Thomas. We had that in Marcus Costa. Guys who willing to take the punishment to get the ball. Right now, we don't have that. You know, we're not using Vele as much. We keep using the same routes. Eventually, they're going to start sitting on them routes, them out routes from Spencer Rattler to Chris Olave, because that's the only ones they really completing. And that's the ones that's showing up on film. I think Rashid Shaheed need to work the intermediate routes a little bit better. Like, yes, we could get him beat deep, but I just think the skill set of the wide receivers is not complementary to Kellen Moore's involvement or evolvement when it comes to running the scheme. He's doing a good job, but he's not doing a great job when it comes to Kellen Moore because his red zone stinks. And that's on play design. Like, it's not hard to score in the red zone. It's really just lining up and being more physical. And right now, the Saints are not a physical team. And if you tell yourself that, you're lying to yourself because the rushing yards prove it. Physical teams will line up and run 3 straight runs. Kellen Moore does not do that on a goal line. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he used Taysom to run that run, but I'm saying just it's a mentality without Taysom to run 3 times. You know what I'm saying? That takes a mentality. You have to be willing and ready to say, look, if I have to run it 4 straight time to run this down these guys' throat, that's what I'm going to do. We saw what the Patriots head coach did, Mike Vrabel. Go for it on 4th down. Go for it on 4th down. Go for it on 4th down. The willingness to say, no matter what happens, we're going to do everything we can to come out this game with a win. That's just what it is. You have to be aggressive. You have to be an aggressive play caller. Sean Payton is an aggressive play caller. That's why he stayed winning. You cannot play to not lose. You have to play to win. That's the only result that counts, is to win. And Kellen has to do a better job of that. Like, at some point, we have to talk about him playing scared. We just have to. Yes, he's scheming it up nice. He's doing all these other things, but it's not leading to any points. The penalties are still plaguing us. And I think that's the problem. If we don't get to a point where we're actually scoring points, we're going to consistently get beat. 19 ain't going to cut it. It's just not. The San Francisco game is the outlier. We need those type of games every game. There's not one game the Saints haven't been in going into the 4th quarter, except the Seattle game. That means you're obviously doing something right, but it's the little things that's killing you. The fumble by Jawan Johnson, the drop by Chris Olave. These are the things that's killing you. The punch out by Chris Olave. Like, hold on to the damn ball. It's not that hard. The catch is hard, but once you get it, hold on to the damn ball. And I get that the defender was grabbing Chris Olave's arm, but hold that motherfucker. You got to hold it. Because these are the plays, these are the difference between winning and losing. These are the plays that's going to count when it comes to your team. These are the plays that you're going to. Spencer Rattler missed 6 passes, my brother. They missed 6 passes, not 16, not 60, not 26, 6. That means he was doing something right. And for all you people be like, oh, he's mid. No, he's playing within the offense that Kellen constructs. Let's not get it confused. He is only going to go as far as Kellen take him, and Kellen is only going to go as far as Rattler take him. But Rattler is executing everything that Kellen wants to do. The thing is, Kellen is not calling the plays that a killer coach would call, if that makes any sense. Kellen is not calling the plays to dominate. Kellen is not calling the plays to be aggressive. Kellen is calling the plays to, all right, let's just get first down, let's get first down, let's get first down. At some point, you just got to call a big-ass shot play to scare the defense off. Even if you know it's not going to work. Just walk up to your quarterback and say, we going shot, and you going to throw the goddamn ball. But don't throw it. Even if it's triple cover, throw it, but throw it out of bounds to make it seem like you was going to throw it anyway. At some point, you just got to show them that you're willing to throw it. I know that don't make any sense based on where I'm sitting. I know that don't make any sense, but the truth is the truth. If they know you're willing to throw it, they'll back off a little. It's a mind thing. But if you never throw it, it ain't going to work. He called right out the gate. He called the 50. That's what you need to do. The 53-yard pass to Chris Olave. But you don't constantly throw. You got to keep hitting them with that. You saw Drake May 60-yarder, 50-yarder, 60-yarder. Some of them got called back, which was bogus calls. But they was going to attack them young safeties no matter what. Prove me. This is what Kellen Moore is lacking that Mike Vrabel has. Pay attention. If you can't stop it, I'm going to do it over and over and over and over until you stop it. Kellen Moore lacks that fundamental trait when it comes to coaching. 2 games, Cardinals, San Francisco, he abandoned the run. And it was working. Line up, play big boy football, win the game. That's it. Prove to me you can stop it, and I'll go away from it. But until you prove to me you can stop it, I'm going to run it down your throat. Over and over and over again. And you saw what Drake May do. Bomb after bomb after bomb after bomb. Deep shot after deep shot after deep shot after deep shot. Because he was confident they had no answer. And he was right. Why go away from it? They cannot stop it. That's what great coaches do. Do it again. Prove to me you can stop it. And the Saints was lost many times. So when it comes to Kellen, not only is his red zone offense stink, but his willingness to be a killer stinks. And if the team only exudes the energy of their coach, Sean Payton, a killer, team exuded that. Kellen Moore, hoping to not win, the team looked like they hoped to not win. There's no lies there. These are the facts. If he get to the point where he's doing everything he can for them to win, the team will do everything they can to get a win. Now, I don't know how you help this defense because this defense is atrocious. They can't stop nothing. They can't stop a car from rolling in neutral. That's how bad they is. They just, I don't get it. Like, our corners are not shut down corners. They're more nickel corners playing on the outside. Like, Quincy Riley kind of got a little bit exposed. Which he's a young player. He can overcome it, but he was beat a lot of the time. He was getting that work by Stephon Diggs. Like, the rookie, he was showing, he did good the first game, but this game, he got taught a lesson. But let's hope he learned from it. We just got to do the little things, man. We keep blaming Spencer Rattler, and he's not at fault. But he played, man. He came to play. And I told y'all he was going to come to play, but I also told y'all we was going to lose to the England Patriots because Drake May was playing out of his mind. He just was. And the sad part is, Kellen Moore, he's too pass happy. I'm sorry, I have to say it. Kellen Moore is too pass happy. And we need to have a discussion about it. He is too pass happy. He needs to lean on a run more. Even if it's not working, just lean on it. Like, this finesse football ain't scaring nobody. It's just not. It's not going to scare nobody. You got to line up and run. You got Taysom Hill, Kendre Miller, and Alvin Kamara. That is a coaching problem, folks. Three guys who can run the ball. That is a coaching problem. And if you don't think so, you're lying to yourself. You got 3 threats when it comes to running, and you can't get over 100 rushing yards a game. You should be averaging over 100 rushing yards because of Taysom Hill, Kendre Miller, and Alvin Kamara. That's a lack of creativity. Call it what you want. We have to be honest about the things that's going on with the New Orleans Saints. Yes, they lack talent. We know that. We know that they lack talent. This is a given. But because they lack talent, you have to play to their strengths. And if you don't play to their strengths, you're going to get your ass whipped every Sunday. Vele, 6'4". Foster Monroe, 6'5". Jawan Johnson, 6'4", 6'5". Who else? All of these guys. Taysom Hill, 6'2". But we're in the red zone. You trying to throw quick outs to 5'10" wide receivers. Come on. Get these big tight ends in the red zone and just make them body somebody up and throw it to them. Play simple football if you can't design the necessary plays to get them in the end zone. Either run that thing 3 times or throw a fade to one of these, a slant to one of these big receivers and let them put their body on these smaller defenders. Use your talent you have. And Kellen Moore haven't mastered that yet. He don't know how to play chess yet. He's still playing checkers. He has moments from time to time, but he has to start playing chess. In this situation, I'm going to do this because I know you can't stop it. In this situation, I'm going to lean on this because I know you can't stop it. That's just what it is. No excuses. Prove to me you can stop the run. Prove to me you can stop the big body tight end and the wide receiver. Oh, and when you stop that, I'm going to throw it over your head with Rashid Shaheed and Chris Olave and Brandon Cooks. That's how you win football games. And I know it's not that easy, but there's a lot of truth to the simplicity of just doing those little things. And flags, to his credit, the flags haven't been much of a problem, but it did hurt us in the red zone when it comes to that Vele slant pass. So they're still creeping up. It's a team sport. They're losing as a team. And though Spencer Rattler may not be the issue, he's still a part of the team. Just like I say, wins are not a quarterback stat. He's still a part of the team. He take the L just like everybody else. Everybody didn't do enough. The frustration shouldn't be on them losing. It should be on them getting better and finishing. They have a finishing problem. If you keep losing these one-score games, you have a finishing problem. Yes, you don't have the talent, but you have a finishing problem. You have a finishing problem in the red zone. You have a finishing problem when it comes to winning games. That's a direct correlation of the losses that you're taking. That's not a theory. That's a fact. And at some point, it has to be addressed. What am I doing? If I'm Kellen Moore, what am I doing so that that's wrong? So that we, as a team, can be better in the red zone. We can't say Spencer Rattler and this team is not marching up and down the field. They are. Ever since that Seattle game, they've been marching up and down the field. Big, long drives. But as soon as they get to the red zone, penalty, blown assignment, false start, holding, time and time again. They have to be better. He has to be better. Spencer Rattler only can do so much. You can only throw so many deep shots to Rashid Shaheed. You can only throw so many out routes to Chris Olave. At some point, you just got to play big boy football. This is the best guy on the field. Show me you can stop him. That's it. And if you do those things, you'll find yourself in the win column a lot. Sometimes you just can't fool anybody. Sometimes you just got to line them up and beat them and tell them to show them that you're better than them. That's just the facts. But I think there's a lot more to that defense than what we saw. This pass rush, man, been stinking for years, man. Like, it has been stinking for years. And I'm tired of it. No matter who we bring in. Yes, some guys got a few sacks, but it has been stinking, man. Like, if we get to a guy, we missed a tackle. If we sack a guy, try to sack a guy, some kind of way he weasels his way out and make a phenomenal play. It is just the worst. No close, like even the defensive line can't finish. This team has a finishing problem. We finally got rid of the missed tackles. It's just a lot, man. They're dealing with a lot. And it's going to take some time to fix it. Because it's happening at every level. If we're being honest, the only constant, which is crazy to say because they started off so rocky, has been the offensive line and the quarterback. That's been the only constant this whole season. Offensive line, quarterback. Even with them being shaky, it's still been offensive line, quarterback. So that tells you something. Spencer Rattler was the highest graded player for good reason. He's doing what he's asked. Yes, he's not without fault in some of the games, but he's getting better every single game. How many players you can say that about on this team outside of Calvin Banks and Fuaga? McCoy's a steady. They have holes, real holes, and we need to pay attention to that. We need to be honest about that. This team is depleted. They're talent deficient. They're about, if the draft was tomorrow, they need to be everything except tackle and center and quarterback. They need everything. And I don't think they need running backs either. We just don't use them enough. So we just got to get this thing rolling, man. We got to get to the point where we rolling, man. We got to get to the point where we're a well-oiled machine. And I get everybody's growing, but some of this stuff, it has nothing to do with growth. It's just a lack of situational football, situational coaching, situational play. Fumbles when you're driving to tie the game or take the lead. Why are you fumbling? You know they're going to try to punch it out. They haven't stopped you all day. The only thing they got is punched out. You seen them try punch Chris Olave's in. That should go make your bones out. All right, I seen that they punch Chris Olave stuff up. Jawan Johnson going to go ahead and fumble. You just seen Chris Olave get it punched out. All right, they punching at the balls. So let me hold this thing tight. But no, you jump and you fumble the ball. I don't get it. I don't get how they paid him the amount of money that they paid him when there's been a flux of tight ends coming in the draft for cheaper with more talent. But that ain't my bank account. You know, there's some honest decisions that's going to have to be made this season. It really is. Whether y'all like it or not, there's some honest situations that's going to have to be made. That it is what it is. You know? And then you get all this Spencer Rattler. Spencer Rattler he's the problem. Oh, I think Drake may play better.
Child, please. Hey, that's one of them like, child, please. Child, please.
Child, please. It's ridiculous, man. They want this young man to fail so bad and he keep cracking their head open, playing well. He keep cracking their head open, playing well. Keep giving them the middle finger. Every time they say something, he do it. So shout out to Spencer Rattler, man. It's ridiculous, man. But that's all I got to say, man. I ain't gonna rant no more. I ain't gonna hold y'all no more. I'm gonna do a podcast. I know we're going against Chicago, which should be a big game, coming off a win, but we coming off a loss against Caleb Williams, the guy who got Spencer Rattler bench. Man, that should have been a bigger game than what it is. But because this team is talent division in the stink, and they coach have yet to show the ability to score in the red zone, I wouldn't be surprised we lose that one too. It is what it is. But let me know in the comments. Am I wrong? Am I off my rocker? Let me know. Let me know. But I think our problems lie with the coach and they lie with the lack of talent. We have to do some things better. We got talent to win, but you got to scheme it up better. And I'm not talking about up and down the field because he's phenomenal up and down the field with Kellen Moore. When you get in that red zone, that's where you got to be at your best. It's condensed. He did go north this time, but it still ain't working out. The Taysom Hill play was fire. You need more of that. You need more of that. As soon as you get on a 20, Taysom Hill, Kendra, and Kamara should be in. If that's what it takes. But it is what it is, man. Appreciate y'all watching the show. Appreciate y'all comments. I appreciate y'all everything y'all do, man. It's been a nice little few months, man. We've been rocking out, man. And a lot of guys play well, but they just collectively it's not well enough. You know, and it's sad, but it is what it is. This is where we at. This is what we predicted. We still maintain the top 5 pick, which is something not you shouldn't even be happy about. But I mean, if that's the only thing we got to rest on, I guess it is what it is. Hopefully, we get somebody like Ruben Bain, Jordan Tyson. We need somebody. But yeah, man, we're gonna be all right. But I appreciate y'all watching the show, man. I hope you have a good night. Hope y'all have a good evening. And as always, thank y'all for watching the Saint Sports Corner.